You know that question that people ask, sometimes job interviews. So where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Fucking hate that question. Like, hate it. I've always hated it. And when I was younger, I hated it and didn't know why. And now I know why. Because if I have a life 5 years from now, that's exactly how I could have imagined it now, it actually means I haven't evolved. Like right now, I'm sitting here as kind of a vagabond traveler with my family. We sold our home 5 months ago. We just spent 5 months in South America. We're going to be traveling around more with our kids. I couldn't have imagined this life 5 years ago. And I think that's a really fantastic thing. I think that what we forget sometimes is that an incredible life is not about all the things that we've been taught. Basically, all of the versions of success or money or security that we think we're looking for, we're not. We're looking for growth. We're looking to evolve. We are looking for that movement, because when we become stagnant, when we stop growing, we stop living. And I would rather be sitting here 5 years from now going, holy shit, I could have never imagined the type of life that I was going to have 5 years ago at the time of this recording. That fucking lights me up. That's like, yeah, I want that, because I feel like I trust myself. And I trust myself more and more these days. And everything I thought life was about, by having this good job or, following the script, like the script of life that we're given. I call it the so that script. You go to school so that you can get into a good college, so that you can get a good job, so that you can financially afford to have a family, so that. It's like always this living for some future reality, which is fucked up because it's only ever now. It's only ever now. So what I've been practicing is totally counterintuitive to the so that life. I've actually been practicing being really present. I've been practicing the art of love and flow, and how do I unblock myself? Because life is like a river. We're just flowing down it, and it can be incredible, except when we decide to block ourselves. And then the river turns into a stagnant pond with lots of bugs. Life isn't meant to be lived like that. Life is meant to be lived in flow and presence. And I think what happens is that we have these perhaps traumatic moments when we're younger, and we decide in that moment when our heart gets hurt, and instead of healing our heart in that moment, we go into our head because it's safer and it doesn't hurt as much, and we make a rule about ourselves or our life. Well, I'll never do that again. Oh, I'll never let anyone see me cry. I'll never be for me, it was angry. I'll never be angry again. I just decided that one day. It cut off a whole experience of myself. I couldn't process anger. I couldn't be with my own anger. And of course, everybody, therapists will tell you that shoving all that shit down doesn't help. So we always have access in the present moment, our now, to forgive those traumas of the past, to release ourselves from that crazy fucking loop that we just keep going in. Doesn't help us. And all of that is what I call the art of flow. How do you be in the present moment? How am I recording this video? I don't know what I'm going to say next. I didn't even know what I was going to say when I pressed record. But for me, recording this video, it heightens my sense of presence. I'm intensely present right now, intensely present. And that's the gift that I have. That's the gift that I've been honing for myself, that skill. That's what I can teach other people, because it's really, really, really all about our energy. It really is. Because when we act from a place of love and trust and openness, it will create a certain future for us. And if we act from a place of control and fear and the closed off, the blocked energies, we're going to get certain results. It's like life is a 3D fractal that we just are, it's like this incredible game that we get to experience every day. And it's always in the present moment that we're creating that for ourselves. And sometimes it's ripples from the past that catch up with us, and then we have the opportunity for forgiveness and healing in that moment, so we can unblock ourselves a little bit more and unblock until finally we can actually be in the present moment. And I think that's what love is. I think that's what life is all about. Yeah, so if you ask me where you're going to be in 5 years, I don't know. And that is a really, really thrilling response.